To gonna do some recording here, so I'm gonna be just doing some music. Hang out if you want to. If you got any questions, let me know. I'm looking to my left here. I can maybe see them, and I'll answer them. We'll see. Cool. That we will. That's that. Oh, that's cool. Now this sample right here, I sampled some guitar. I can't remember when I did this, but it was I played into the sample. And what I did with this to sound like a drone was so cool is I slowed the speed down to a quarter time. It almost just sounds like a granulated drone. It's so cool. So that's a sampler, man. I've just gotten myself into being able to want to get more and doing that stuff. So that's that. Thank you. Somebody texted me? No, it's something else. I thought I'd heard. Alright, cool. Yeah, it's quantize. I always quantize what I'm doing, and then if I have to go back and add some swing, I can do it. But I always, especially in production music, you want to do that. Join those. And I may go in and take these. Let me take these and humanize them a little bit. It's something like this is not as much of a live drummer playing, but the humanizing is really, it's not a bad idea. Hit that, and I just select and operate there in Logic Pro. And there it gives you some variation. It's probably not much to even notice when it comes to percussion like this. Now, when I compose, I do stuff that's probably a little bit different from others. You get some people who just compose and then they'll go add EQ and do stuff later and mix and master it all later. But I kind of mix as I compose, because with production music especially, you have to know how things are going to fit. So I'll go in, every one of my channels, I set my EQ up preliminary. This one is from another session, but I may adjust my mids, but I always roll off down to about 95K up here and about 40 hertz here. In this case, we needed to roll off a little bit more here, but starting points around here and around here to here when you roll off your ultra highs and mids, because that cloud, all those tracks that have all these ultra highs and ultra lows, frequencies you can't hear, are clouding up your mix and you don't know it. Get those out of there beforehand. It'll save you a lot of grief. It's just a little pro tip that's been given to me over the years. And this is very small amounts of tension. Let's see something here. if my audio is peaking on here through, let me know. I don't know if the output on this is too loud. I think it should be fine. I don't know if that's correct. Let's go to this one we're in. Yeah, we're in D minor. And I need to do something here. I gotta do something here, folks, because we're in D minor. I've got to get a good notes up there. I want to see B flat. B flat. It's the only one flat in D minor. Now I need to maybe cut the highs out of that. We're peaking a little bit. Screw this up, it'd be great. Let's see here. That may not be what I want to do. Let's bring it down. It's like a pedal tone, or under the bottom that's really cool drones and stuff. Not even in key right there. We're gonna go to D. Where's the original key? Hold on. just pitching that transition. I knew we were in the right direction. Save, save, save. I don't know why I was even in there. Go from here. That's pretty much your theme. There are things we need to add in. Something low. Let's go with some bass here. Yeah, I like that. That's weird. Let's see. Here we go. Sometimes can be that easy or not so. But shit, what did I do? It's as easy as that. It's not connected. It's off. Let's see something. It's almost getting too dark. It has to be a subtle tension, which is, this is not. This is getting a little dark. I don't know where to go with this unless we can that's a subtle is hard, sometimes impossible. we need to kind of get out of not too dark. We're going to get over to some strings. Come on. That's why we need to bring that up. Hold on. We're going to humanize it. Get some swing in there. It's atmosphere. A little bit of humanization. It's not perfect. Come on, man. Come here. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna start somewhere. 1, 2, 3. Boom. I know I'm not talking much, but I'm concentrating. I like Exhale a lot. I really do. It's pretty cool. I've gotten a lot when you're doing tension music, vocals, man. It's just choirs and vocals and things. It's so cool. It really is. Some that are moving and some that are not. But this is it's supposed to be like a subtle tension album. This last track is getting a little dark. And sometimes there's nothing in here I can find. And in fact, it's probably I'm not feeling this. There's a reason why. Let's go to something else here. Something cool. Don't know if this is gonna work. Let's try something rhythmic. Oh, come on. Something rhythmic is cool. Yeah, but choirs are just so cool in tension music. They really are. This one was always cool. Still a little too dark. And some of this stuff, man, like from Heaviosity, I haven't dug in and really worked how to manipulate these. I need to spend more time making my own patches and stuff on this. That's another thing. I really want to get into sampling stuff, but using a lot of these presets on here, it's a lot of stuff you can do on your own in here, and I don't know. Just go toy around. Let's go. Hold on. Let's get out of this. Let's cut these out. Let's see if we can create one at a time. There we go. Pretty cool. Let's just go human voices. Give me auto preview. Thank you. Cool. Come on. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of cool stuff we can do here. You can tune this stuff. I literally need to start messing with this stuff better. too dark. Wait a minute, that ain't even in key. Shit's not even on. Here we go. Just not find anything I want. Stuff's not soft enough though. We're doing something subtle and that's just too heavy. I don't know, let's try this, but it's gonna be. Do something cool. I'm gonna do something cool here. Soften these up with some reverb. Discovered some pretty good reverbs along the way watching some of these guys. Like there's a channel called Music Tech Help Guy that I get Logic Pro tips from, along with a few other channels. I mentioned one the other night. Good old Sides. She's adorable. Giving her Logic Pro tip. She actually does a good job of it. This reverb I've discovered from him and a few other channels that ROM from Native Instruments is a really good reverb plugin. It really is. I'm going to soften up these vocals, these choir, and see if I can be it more subtle, not so harsh. That's better. Better. start bringing in that guitar art pulse synth, that guitar pulse, bringing that in with that bass is gonna be better. Efficient as I can, both the MIDI regions and the tracks. Just the way I am. Just the way I am. Alright. Let's see if we can get this linear over, right? See if we can commit to this. Shit, something's off. Something's off. Let's see something here. Some of y'all watching maybe new at composing or you compose. My workflow, I can get some volume done in a week. If you notice, I've only been working on this. How long have I been live? 45 minutes or so. I don't even know. Let's see something here. There's 38 minutes I've been live. And I've gotten this far, and I bet you in another 20 or 30 minutes or less, I could have this cue done. But it just depends on what I'm doing here. Sometimes it takes longer than an hour or two. Sometimes I've got to get up and walk away from it. You need an ear break, and just a break period from sometimes. I'll talk about that more in time, but it seems like, I want to talk about all that noise about being a full-time composer and other things, is that you're probably going to want to get up in the day and go do other things. You're not going to spend 10 hours a day staring at this thing and doing this. You want to be smart about what you're doing and keep your head right, but that's a whole nother subject. But you notice after 38 minutes, if I've committed to so many loops, basically, of so many sections vertically here, I can spread it out linearly. And this is, again, templates, and I know exactly the structure and format I want. Sometimes I have this drop here. Most of the time, sometimes I don't. It depends on the kind of tension music or whatever I'm doing. There may be edit points where there's a break in here or even here, but it just depends again. One thing I will say, and I want to talk about, is working for editors, and this kind of confirmed this one's working with editors, like an editor that I work with occasionally that I know of, and I know this because he gave me some music he didn't have time to do for some composers that didn't know how to do it. Says, hey, can you get me some edit points here and get me some stops and start points? And some of it I couldn't do, and I was like, man, a light bulb came on. I feel your pain. Editors don't have all day to stare and try to manipulate a track if they can't get it. They don't have so much time. composing, no matter what you're doing, in 4 to 8 or 16 bar loops, where an editor can get in, chop a point, is something you might want to get your head wrapped around in doing. Some people can record linearly, and with linear recording, they can stay on beat. They can stay within time. Their syncopation, and that's cool. And as long as you're doing that, it's great. But there are things with this that just with production music, we're not talking about anything else, that really give editors freedom to be able to chop these sections and just loop them. Or I've had a minute and a half cues be 4 or 5 minutes looped on TV, and they took different sections and basically, as they say, Frankenstein it to what they want. So keep that in mind when you're recording music and composing these editable points and what you're doing. I'm not the be all end all or perfect with this, but over the years, things I've learned and come across. So be it that it may. I don't think his percussion is on time here. Nope, I knew it. This ain't gonna work. Let's try something else. This Ensemble Metals is a pretty cool. I believe this is from Heaviosity. Yep, it is. It's really cool. Let me see something here. Let's see if we can get some percussion timed up here, folks. Now, I've used a lot of these libraries. It's got me to a point where I just want to sample a lot of stuff, do things differently, because, man, I've gotten to where I've used some of these presets and some of the stuff, and you start hearing it in other people's tracks and going, yeah, I think it's time to lay that thing to rest for a while or do something different with it. And you've got to. It really does. There's only so many of these presets you can use before. Remember, you're using it. A bunch of other people are as well. So, indeed. No, we don't do that. That's off time. Yeah. Hang on one second. Let me see something here. Is this on grid? Yeah, it is. This. It's just the preset is not on time. Gotta change it. Hold on. What is this? Hold on. Maybe it needs to be quantized. Duh. Nope. Hey. That's better. There we go. Try to make sure everything is transitioning right to distinguishable parts. Something always changing every 4 to 8 bars. Again, with production music, you're working to give editors choices. More the merrier. Not perfect yet. Staging. We need to bring everything down here. It helps for our master out, but also our mixing. Give me more room for that piano. better. Let's try again. Up a little bit more. You bring the percussion up a little bit more. You also need to go EQ for the fader. Bad habit I have. There we go. Before you go to that fader, go to that EQ. Another little tip that I learned. Doubling reverb, that's not good. Oh, no, that's delay. Nope, we're good. Maybe another pole synth here is differentiate a little more, because somewhere along the way the strings will be coming in. I need to do something a little different in here in the breakdown part. That's cool. Let's define my breakdown part here before I do anything. Strings will be coming at the end. I'll save that for the last. Commit to it. Let's see here. I do not want to. Let's bring this in here. See if I bring another pole synth, something different in. Differentiates the part, something different. Try some different stuff. Try some different stuff here. Bring that bass up just a little bit. Exactly what we're looking for, but hey, we're gonna sure try to make something stick here. Percussion. Where in the hell are you? Oh, there it is. Let's see if I can manipulate this. Oh, come on, where are you? Give me, there it is. I don't know where there's an ARP 3, that'll make sense. Let's just put ARP in there. There's not an ARP 1. Bring that in. Look at this one's transposed. Yeah, definitely. See how to transpose this. Let's pitch it up. Where are we in A? Up 5 semitones. There we go. Let's see what we got. There it is. Perfect. All right. Something a little bit different from the rest, a different pole synth or art, but in this breakdown, I think the second half I need to bring something else in. Maybe piano or strings are coming in last. It glitches a little bit, but I think it might be kind of a cool effect, but we'll see. It may not work. Let's just bring it forward. Bring piano in last. There we go. But maybe let's bring this in later too. See what it does. Fuller. That's gotta be pitched up too. That's from doing templates from another track. Sometimes it's okay to keep your transition effects when you take. I do templates. Basically, the track you just finished is your template for your next track, especially if you're doing a themed album. It's always choose that one track you just finished as your template for your next track. keep your transition effects in there. You can change them out if they don't work, but if you use these ones that need to be pitched up, you know what you have to do. I just don't know what key I'm in here. Hang on a second here. See if my ear. Let's go up. Oh, hell. I don't think it's gonna work. Gotta go down 3 or 2. No, it's too low. Maybe that's... There we go. I think that's it, folks. Alright. I like those. I like to do choirs or synthesizers in reverse. It's kind of cool to do. But let's see if we're on time here, and we are. I just need to maybe this particular track. I need to bring this in a little bit sooner. Fade her in a little bit more. Pull that down some. Come here. There we go. Ramp it up just a little bit and delay it. I think that'll work. Basically, work on each section at a time, bridge them together. After you've sequenced it, well, linear, horizontally. Bring in new percussion on the end there. I don't think I need to anything heavy though. That's the problem. Nothing heavy, nothing on this particular track. A little bit different right there in that breakdown. That arc right here can differentiate a little bit. Small things, options, and it could be better. I don't know. Two, three, four. I don't know what this is, but it's not. Oh, I know what it is. I wonder what. Perk, but it doesn't have. Let's see here. There's a lot of cool extensions for Omnisphere. If you use Omnisphere, there's a lot of them. Dave Croft talks about that one guy that I have yet to pull the trigger on that Matt Bowdler's unfinished. It's incredible. He just released something else. You could get it's like $750. You can get his whole library. But again, that's one of those things that you run out of using all those presets and someone else is using them, and that's not to say you can't take those and make your own presets out of them. Think of that. You can do that too. I just don't do it enough like I should. Take a preset and work with it. It can be done. Let's see something. Here's something top line. I got some of these extensions from Triple Spiral Audio that was really good. He had a package and it was very inexpensive that I got, but that's another one you can try out. Triple Spiral Audio. They've got good extensions for Omnisphere, and not just Omnisphere, a bunch of other synths. So does Matt Bowdler. He does them for a lot of different synthesizers and stuff. Serum is one. Oh, that Dan Brown Jr. and his Sample Hero, he's incredible. I don't know. That's called Cut It. Let's go. This one here. Omnisphere's got the sonic extensions. They did 4 of them. Undercurrent is one for tension music. It is so good. I love it. And they've got a good percussion on here too. It's really cool. I would try it. That's pretty cool. I hate when it does that crap, and I don't know what that is. Alright, let's time it up. It's off. It does that all the time. Latency does that. But it ain't nothing that can't be vexed. 34. Nope, we gotta go. 33. 33 and a half. Nope, it's 34. I was just off. Cool. Well, folks, I'll be dang. kind of thing I do is, some people do a ton of automation within the track. I guess if you're good at it, I guess there's several ways of doing this. You do you, and it's all good with volume swells and stuff. I was just doing an album with another composer we finished for a publisher. One of my publishers, we did an acoustic bass album, and we were going back and forth. He said, I just think that maybe some notes might be getting buried, something I didn't notice at an acoustic lead part. And I said, I think it's best instead of I hit the marquee tool and drop that down. I can't quite get multiple edits on that automation on the marquee as I do with maybe assigning different edit points, these little dots. So what I do is on these different lead parts of his acoustic, just take that section, cut it, or if it's an 8-bar loops, drop it to a new track. Duplicate that track and drop it down and just change the level. I think it's one of the easiest ways of doing it. At least it is for me. Some people would disagree, but the one thing I do in here is I take my master volume, and this view of Logic Pro, you don't ever have your master volume track, but I'll go to, this is a little tip, you may know it. It's maybe obvious. Go to the mixer, slide over where it says master volume there, right there, or wherever that's at. I created the track, so it moved it out of there. But you can create track and it moves it to here, and you've got your master. And the reason why I do that is I create this edit point for my fade out at the end, when it decays. So just like this. And there it is. Fades beautifully. Now, from here, I'm going to listen to it, and I'm going to see if anything needs to be added or subtracted. I'm thinking sometimes at the very end here with these strings, you got this choir, and that 8-bar loop, sometimes I'll take that last 4 and I'll take something an octave higher that builds that ending more epic. I still may do that on here. We'll see. Let's listen to it. Ooh, the sun's bright. Brought something a little different in right here, this arc. Just kind of gives it a kind of a different vibe, something different. And a breakdown part. Something's off there. Alright, let's back up. It's not quantized. Let's see if we can tighten it up. Nope. Dang it, that's off. Alright, well, let's try something here, folks. That's off. We're going to just Let's see if we can tighten this up. See if I can do it in increment of different beats. Let's see if it'll work. Nope. Somehow these hits are not coming in. Hold on. Dadgum. Let's see here. Alright. I got a plan. Let's take his choir up here. Let's take this up an octave. Alright, let's... Hold on. Down. Woo! Cool. Actually turned out pretty good. Bringing that piano in the last half. think that's working for that right here. I'm almost wondering if I need to just bring some hi-hat in. Let's see here. That's perk. I'm going to say perk 5. Okay, we're going to go. I'm going to duplicate this. Percussion 4. And I'm going to bring in a little hi-hat. We're going to mute this. Alright, let's see what we can do here, folks. Why it's not coming in like that? Alright, let's find some hi-hat. I don't think it's in here in Omnisphere. Oh, come on. Where are you? Let's go back here. BPM, percussion, organic. We're looking for some hi-hat. There's something there. It doesn't have to be a hi-hat. Something ticking. That's close. Don't know if it's but we can speed it up. That's crazy. Let's see how that works. No. You know what I might do? I might bring this in earlier and then bring that in last. Okay, let's back up and pun here, Chris, because, well, I think this might be better right here. It's not so harsh, so it's too heavy. See what this will do. All right, we're gonna see if his time's up. That's all we can do, folks. Easy as that, right there. I think that's best. It's obvious I'm not going to put any percussion here, so I'm commit to that. Get those out of there. Clean her up. Can always add it later if I have to. Which I'm not gonna. heck? That ain't working. Ah, dang it. That's off. Try again. Something more on time here. Let's go back. Sometimes you don't catch it until you're listening to it with something else. So we're going to try something else here. That's not on time. Let's get something tighter. Sometimes, man, you just get hooked where you've got to spend more time trying to find the right element sometimes than you are composing it. Or naming it more than you are composing it. It's not loud enough. I don't know, though. That might be best. Might be what we're looking for here, folks. Alright, let's see what it'll do here. Oh, you can hush now. See how it mixes with the other. My luck, it won't, but we'll see. Let's listen to this again together. This is off time too, probably. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. We're gonna have to find something else here, I think. I knew it. All right, that's good. Yep, I knew it. We gotta find it. Sometimes it falls into place. Sometimes it doesn't, folks. You just need to. That ain't working. Let's see what else we can find out here. This sometimes I like Damage 2 is great, but this Heaviosity Ensemble Metals is really cool. But it's just trying to find that. That sounds like it could be more on time, more consistent, like not so much drag, like it's pulling away from the mix. Let's see here. Let's try this. It's a little heavy, but we'll... No, that's not what I want you to do. I don't know what I just did. Here we go. I didn't hit Control Option. Alright. Give me a break. You kidding me? Let's see here. Let's listen to this together. Quantize. That's not bad. But it might be this is off. Let's keep searching. Something's there. I don't even know where I'm at. Yeah, boy. I wonder if something offbeat. Halftime might work better. There ain't no telling. Hi. Hell no. That didn't work. I'm gonna have to manually put something in here. I don't even know. Well, it doesn't have to be really. Let's see here. Why is that doing that? It just sounds like everything's off chime or not quantized. And also, something's off. Something's dropping. You know what it is? I know what it is. Oh, I know. I was pretty sure I got all this stuff quantized. That's not even going to be the deal. Well, let's see something here. Better. time on this. Hold on. Something's changed. It dropped out. No? I think we got it. Okay. And as I figured, I'm going to need to get a piano note right here on the end. I know it. There we go. Well, I'll be happy with that because it's not supposed to be heavy. That's supposed to be heavy tension. It's supposed to be light, folks. Sounds pretty decent, pretty good. So maybe you're ready to go. Coming in are nice. What I did, if you could hear me, is I took this choir and shot it up an octave in the last 4 bars to kind of get a heavier epic ending, so to speak. And besides a few tweaks and stuff, I think, folks, that's done. And I tell you, in an hour and a half, you got a cue done right there. A minute and, I don't know, a minute and 2 minutes. Usually it would have been about a minute and 45, so it's almost 2 minutes worth of music. And if you compose different, in different sections here and try to add something new, you're given an editor options, plus your alt mixes are going to kind of do that as well. And if sometimes I wish a lot of my libraries would allow me to upload stems, because they like to take one stem. Maybe there's an element in there they like to use in loop or something. It gives you more options too. But again, some of these libraries, it's server space. It's a lot of money, and some of them just don't want it or don't want to do it. So it's pretty cool. That it is. But be it that it may, folks. Another thing is this. I've been using this mastering assistant from Logic Pro. It's really good. Now, don't get me wrong, I still use Ozone, iZotope Ozone Pro, but I've been using it for years, and I have to, because there's some things, certain specifics that I don't see where we can tweak that in here, even though you probably can. I've been letting it analyze it and do it for me on this, and some tracks that I do, the mastering in Logic Pro, it's amazing. I didn't even see it sitting there for the longest. It's pretty cool. So be it that it may, folks, that's a cube I've done in about an hour and a half. I want to try to get on and do more live composing as time goes on, and I will. So, but as always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Be cool. Bye.